Sebastian Vendel Martinez, MMAnytt, here in Liverpool for UFC 130, where Stephen Wonderboy Thompson takes on Darren Till. So, this has been billed as a striker versus striker match, and obviously rightfully so. You guys have very exciting striking styles. That's why he called you out. He looked at you as one of the best strikers in the division when he first called you out. And you didn't really necessarily know about him when that happened, but now that you've seen his footage, where do you rank his striking in the division?
Very good striker, very good counter striker, Muay Thai stylist. Keeps his right foot in front, loves to throw his left hand, left elbow. Keeps his distance very well. I mean, you can tell, he's a very intelligent fighter. So very good striker, very good striker. So it's going to be fun, very interesting, a lot of fun at going out there and playing chess with this guy.
And looking at the striking style, what kind of sort of openings do you see in it? Because obviously there's holes in everybody's game, and he is no different.
Everybody's got holes in their games. I've got holes in my games. That's for the fans to find out come Sunday. I'm going to go out there and do my thing, and even I've got holes. But the one who goes out there and takes advantage of those opportunities, the one's going to win. And definitely done a lot of work with my coaches, my sparring partners, and we're definitely prepared for his style.
There's been quite a big deal made about sort of his weight, his size, which is often pegged to his advantage, but some people are predicting that he's going to move up a weight class in the next couple of years. Do you perhaps see that being a little bit of a disadvantage in that he perhaps is carrying around a little bit of extra weight, does have a little bit more to cut?
That's okay. I mean, we both still got to be 171 come tomorrow. We still got to be the same weight. And usually the guys that cut more have a little bit more trouble. They get more exhausted. They step in the octagon. They tire out faster. I've faced big dudes. Tyron Woodley walks around about 210. Or Robert Whitaker, he's moved up to 185. He was a huge 170. So I've faced big guys, and I got good sparring partners back home who are they fight at 205, walk around about 230, and high-level strikers. So the weight doesn't really bother me that much.
Like I said, this is billed as a striker versus striker matchup, but it feels like everybody is looking past the potential even of you guys winding up on the ground. You've trained with Chris Weidman, you've got some solid ground skills. There was a video released, I think last week, from his training where he submitted a BJJ black belt in less than a minute. Have you had a chance to even look and think about the ground game, or are you focused on the striking? Always,
always. I'm prepared wherever the fight goes. Most of the guys that I faced that said they want to stand there and strike with me, like Masvidal the last fight, he tried to shoot in twice and try and get me down. So, I'm prepared for that. I'm ready for wherever the fight goes. If it's standing up, if he wants a wrestling match, if he wants a jiu-jitsu match, I'm there to match him. So let's do this.
And you've been, for a long time, seen as one of the most respectful, honorable guys in the division. People have perhaps tried to rile you up a little bit. It isn't really working. What would it take to get under Wonderboy's skin?
Not a thing. Not a thing. You can't get under my skin, man. Like I said, I've been fighting since I was 15 years old, and I've had everything under the sun thrown my way. So people try to get under my skin, and I go out there with a smile on my face, and I leave with a smile on my face. It's the fight game, man. That's what you sign up for, when you move into this career. So it doesn't bother me one bit.
If you were to fight somebody with, say, a Colby Covington style of conducting oneself, does that sort of fight feel a little bit better to perhaps give that extra hard punch? Because now you're fighting a guy who's very respectful, and there's no need for any animosity between you guys, really. But do you feel that, perhaps sometime in the future somebody calls you out and is disrespectful, that does give you a little extra motivation to punch a little harder?
It can for some reason, but everybody that I face, I want to punch hard. You know what I mean? I want to get them out of there. So everybody that I face, I want to punch hard. So it doesn't matter if they're very respectful or talking all the trash in the world, man. When that gate closes, it's business. It's go time. Yeah. So it doesn't matter how nice he was to me before or how mean he was to me before. My goal is to get you out of there. My goal is to hurt you. It's the hurt game. Yeah. It's the hurt game. So that's the goal anyway.
Yeah. All right. Well, I love the hurt game, and I can't really top that in terms of anything really. So we're going to leave it at that. Fans at home, keep your eyes glued to the screen where Stephen Wonderboy Thompson takes on Darren Till in the main event here at UFC Fight Night 130 in Liverpool. Thank you very much for the time. Good luck in the fight.
Appreciate it.